What's up, YouTube fam? It's Dark Angel's Journey. I'm Shakira. Happy almost Friday. I hope everybody's been having a good time this week trading. So we're at May 14th, and let's check to see if there's any news. Let's get the calendar up here. All right, so for today, only news is at 8:30. All right, and then we don't have anything exciting tomorrow either, so good to know. So the daily candle has taken out everything I had specced out. So it's about time for me to spec out some new areas of interest. I'm still very bullish, although this daily candle is looking very, very bearish. But as we all know, these things are not confirmed until the candle closes. Anyway, let's go to the 4-hour. So 4-hour is very bullish. Small retracement back into a fair value gap. We have a propulsion block right here, and I'm going to use this order block, this 4-hour order block, to do some estimations. For where we might go higher. Some standard deviations is where it's at. Let me just clear out the rest of the stuff. These cats are having a moment, man. I'm trying to tell you. Okay, one standard deviation. All right, so I'm using the 4-hour candle. Let's estimate how far we can go. So 2 standard deviations all the way over here. Let me just pull that over. 1.5. We're at all-time highs, so I need something to tell me what I'm doing with where to go, because the sky's the limit, honestly. And let's duplicate this guy so I can get the 1 standard deviation, because we're relatively close to that guy. So again, the plan every day is the same, and I'll move the all-time high to here because that's where we are. All right, so on the 4-hour, okay. So on the 4-hour, we are currently enjoying some time in this fair value gap. There's a small one here, so I'm just going to go ahead and use that for this, like so, because I'm trying to be able to visualize where things are, but honestly, putting it on the chart helps me a ton, so I can't really complain too much. Just make sure there's no breaks in between. Nope. So just a retracement so far. Let's go to the 1-hour. All right. So we've come down to this 1 over. It's not my favorite type of order block, but it is one. Let's delete that. This bigger one is a daily fair value gap that price was hanging out in. Oh, we can get rid of this for now. All right. So we have a 1-hour order block all the way down here. We have a small one here in the middle of this fair value gap. So we'll see how they behave. We do have a fair value gap in here. We have a bigger 1-hour order block. I'm perfectly happy for them to come and sweep into the fair value gap and into this order block and then run up if that's what they want to do. For now, I don't really have any interest in taking a short, not unless it's something, obvious like what occurred here. Right now, I'm still very, very bullish. What we've done so far, though, so some lows, yeah, so I wouldn't mind if they took this out right here. So one of two things, really. They either like drop, sweep, and then we come back up with a nice aggressive move back. Like, this is very aggressive. Engulfing. Right now, there's a lot of like slow grind down, a lot of hesitation. We're staying above the midpoint of this fair value gap, so we're just gonna have to wait. It's okay if I prefer a wick to sweep this, like I said, but if we shift and then shift up and continue that way. I won't say no to a continuation that way, but it has to be super clear like we had yesterday. So right now the 1 hour in the short term is sort of just slow grind down, more sideways action. The 15 minutes is absolutely just kind of a sideways grind. I feel kind of bad for London. Let's see, they had a 2 o'clock, they had a little bit of sweep, a shift, return, a shift, lots of wicks, slow grind down. So anybody who was trying to go long didn't have a very good time. But if folks were willing to go short, they might have gotten a little bit down into this fair value gap. Right now we're in a holding pattern. And news already came out at 8:30 and it dropped and they swept these guys up, but didn't sweep that. So we'll see. All in all, I'd like for them to sweep out this space and then return very aggressively through it. They don't have to though, because if they just leave it, retap it, and then go, I'll be interested in that second leg when they move up. All right, that's it. Be safe, be good. Shakira out.